Welcome to Life Theory. Today's lesson is on the biggest wealth transfer in history, and we will discuss 15 critical signals you must know. From the rise of automation and emerging countries gaining advantage to the ongoing space exploration and the impact of global events, the world is changing at an unprecedented pace. We are witnessing the dawn of new technologies, the digital-first revolution, and the controversial actions of governments, printing money, leading to market corrections ahead. In this lesson, we will delve into the underlying factors that are driving the biggest wealth transfer in history, and how you can prepare yourself to take advantage of these changes. 1. Unleashing the unknown: the impact of coronavirus on our society. The COVID-19 pandemic is an unprecedented event that has affected every aspect of our lives. It has disrupted the global economy, led to the loss of many lives, and uprooted societal norms. However, it has also created a new set of opportunities for those who are willing to look beyond the present crisis. In this lesson, we will explore how the pandemic has set off the biggest wealth transfer in history and what you need to know to take advantage of it. The COVID-19 pandemic has disrupted global trade and commerce, uprooted social norms, and brought about an unprecedented economic downturn. However, it has also created new opportunities for those who are willing to adapt to the new normal. One of the most significant impacts of the pandemic is the acceleration of the wealth transfer from the baby boomer generation to the younger generations. The pandemic has forced many baby boomers to reassess their financial plans, including their retirement and estate planning. As a result, there has been a significant shift in wealth from the older generation to the younger generation. The COVID-19 pandemic has opened the Pandora's box, creating new opportunities for those who are willing to adapt to the new normal. As the biggest wealth transfer in history takes place, it is important to be aware of the critical signals to take advantage of it. 2. Evolving society: a change we witness in real time. The world is changing at a rapid pace, and we are witnessing it firsthand. Society is evolving, and we are seeing the effects in real time. With the advancement of technology and the rise of social media, we are more connected than ever before. This has brought about a new level of transparency and accountability in all areas of life. The power dynamics are shifting, and the way we work, communicate, and live our lives is changing. We are in the midst of a major shift, and those who are willing to adapt and embrace the change will come out on top. One example of this is the rise of remote work. The pandemic forced many companies to shift to remote work, and now it has become the norm for many businesses. This has opened up new opportunities for people who may not have had access to certain jobs or industries due to geographical limitations. It has also led to a shift in how businesses operate and the need for new tools and technologies to support remote work. Change is inevitable, and those who are adaptable and open to new opportunities will thrive in the evolving society we live in. 3. Aging demographics: the reality of our time. As we progress further into the 21st century, one of the biggest changes we're seeing is the rapid aging of our population. This shift in demographics is happening all over the world, as people live longer and have fewer children. While some may see this as a cause for concern, it's important to remember that this is a natural part of our society's evolution. It's a sign of progress that people are living longer, healthier lives. However, this shift is also having a significant impact on our economy and society. As the population ages, we're seeing changes in everything from healthcare to retirement savings to the job market. As more and more people retire, we'll see a strain on our social security and pension systems. The demand for healthcare services will also increase, as older adults require more medical care. On the other hand, this demographic shift could also lead to new opportunities in industries like technology, as older adults seek out ways to stay connected and engaged with the world. Overall, the aging demographics of our society is a significant signal of the ongoing wealth transfer happening in our world today. It's important to understand the impact of these changes and be prepared for the opportunities and challenges that lie ahead. 4. Mechanizing Our Future. The rise of automation. The rise of automation is a clear signal of the biggest wealth transfer in history that is currently taking place. With the advancement of technology, robots and machines are becoming more sophisticated and efficient, leading to the replacement of human labor in many industries. This trend is only set to accelerate in the coming years, as companies look to cut costs and improve efficiency. The impact of automation is already being felt across various sectors, including manufacturing, retail, and transportation. For example, self-driving cars and trucks are poised to disrupt the transportation industry, potentially eliminating millions of jobs in the process. Likewise, automated manufacturing is becoming more prevalent, resulting in a decrease in manual labor jobs. While the effects of automation are still uncertain, it is clear that it will change the job market as we know it. Those who are able to adapt and acquire the necessary skills to work alongside machines will be the ones who thrive in this new economy. Those who cannot will face difficulty in finding employment and may be left behind in the wealth transfer. It is important to note that the rise of automation also presents new opportunities for entrepreneurs and investors. Those who can identify the industries that will be most affected by automation and invest in technologies that can help these industries adapt will be able to create significant wealth in the coming years. The impact of automation on the economy and society as a whole is complex and multifaceted. However, it is clear that it is one of the critical signals of the biggest wealth transfer in history that is happening right now. The ability to adapt and innovate in the face of automation will be key to success in this new economy. Number 5. Uneven competition, emerging countries gaining advantage. The global economy is evolving, and the balance of power is shifting towards emerging countries. Developing nations are becoming significant players in the global market, and they are rapidly closing the gap between themselves and developed countries. This is a clear signal of the biggest wealth transfer in history. Emerging economies like China and India are growing rapidly and offer cheap labor and resources. This puts developed nations at a disadvantage as they have to compete with countries that have lower wages and fewer regulations. This uneven competition is causing a massive shift in wealth from developed to developing countries. Moreover, emerging countries are investing heavily in technology, infrastructure, and education to build a competitive edge. They are also focusing on improving the standard of living of their citizens, which is leading to a rise in consumer spending. As a result, businesses are shifting their focus towards emerging markets to capitalize on these opportunities. However, the shift in wealth is not only from developed countries to emerging ones, but also within countries. In developed countries, the wealth gap between the rich and poor is widening. The rich are getting richer, and the poor are getting poorer. This further accelerates the wealth transfer, as the wealthy are investing in emerging markets and taking advantage of the growing opportunities. It is important to note that this is not a zero-sum game. The rise of emerging countries does not mean that developed countries are losing out. It simply means that the balance of power is shifting, and new opportunities are emerging. To take advantage of these opportunities, it is essential to have a global perspective and stay ahead of the curve. The shift in wealth from developed to developing countries and within countries is a clear signal of the biggest wealth transfer in history. To capitalize on these opportunities, it is important to have a global perspective and stay ahead of the curve. A company that used to manufacture its products in a developed country may now consider shifting its operations to an emerging market where labor and resources are cheaper, which can significantly reduce its costs and increase its profits. 6. Wealth shift, old money yielding to the new. We are living in a time of great change, not just in terms of technology, but also in the world of finance. One of the most significant changes happening right now is the shift of wealth from old money to new. This trend is happening in a number of ways, from the rise of tech billionaires to the increasing number of young entrepreneurs who are making their fortunes in non-traditional ways. The traditional ways of acquiring wealth, such as through inheritance or a high-paying job, are no longer the only paths to financial success. One of the driving forces behind this shift is the rise of new industries and technologies that are disrupting traditional business models. The tech industry, for example, has created a whole new class of billionaires, many of whom made their fortunes by developing new technologies that disrupted existing markets. This has also created a shift in the way that people invest their money, with more and more people investing in high-growth tech companies rather than the traditional blue-chip stocks. Another factor is the changing attitudes towards wealth and money. Many young people today have a different view of money than their parents and grandparents did, and are less interested in the trappings of wealth and more focused on making a difference in the world. This has led to the rise of social entrepreneurship and impact investing, which are focused on creating positive social and environmental outcomes rather than just financial returns. The shift of wealth from old money to new is a reflection of the changing times we live in. As we continue to embrace new technologies and ways of thinking, we can expect to see more and more new wealth being created in non-traditional ways. It's an exciting time to be alive, and those who are able to adapt to these changes will be well positioned to benefit from them in the years to come. 7. Online revolution. The digital age finally here. The internet has revolutionized the way we live our lives, and with the pandemic forcing many of us to work and socialize remotely, the digital age is now fully upon us. With more and more people spending their time online, businesses and individuals alike are having to adapt to this new reality. As a result, the biggest wealth transfer in history is happening right now, and those who are able to take advantage of the online revolution will reap the rewards. One of the key signals of this wealth transfer is the rise of e-commerce. With brick-and-mortar stores closing and more people shopping online, businesses that have a strong online presence are able to thrive, while those that don't risk being left behind. Another signal is the growth of social media, which has become a powerful tool for businesses to connect with customers and build brand awareness. It's not just businesses that are benefiting from the online revolution. Individuals who have skills and knowledge that can be monetized online are also able to take advantage of this shift in wealth. Whether it's through creating content, selling products or services online, or investing in digital assets such as cryptocurrency, there are many opportunities for individuals to build wealth in the digital age. The key takeaway from this signal is that the online revolution is here to stay, and those who are able to adapt to this new reality will be in a strong position to benefit from the biggest wealth transfer in history. The online revolution is opening up new opportunities for businesses and individuals to build wealth, and those who are able to take advantage of this shift in wealth will be the ones who come out on top. 8. Cryptocurrency and distributed ledgers, an era of Bitcoin and blockchain. The world is now entering an era where cryptocurrency and distributed ledger technology is becoming increasingly mainstream. The rise of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies has sparked a revolution in the financial world, as traditional financial institutions and governments struggle to keep up with the pace of change. Cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin are decentralized digital currencies that operate using a blockchain, a secure and transparent ledger that records transactions. Unlike traditional currencies, cryptocurrencies are not controlled by any government or financial institution. Instead, they are created and managed by a decentralized network of computers around the world. The adoption of cryptocurrencies has been driven by several factors. For one, they offer a level of security and transparency that traditional financial systems simply cannot match. Blockchain technology makes it virtually impossible to hack or alter transactions, ensuring that the currency is secure and trustworthy. Another factor driving the adoption of cryptocurrencies is the increasing demand for faster, more efficient payment systems. Traditional financial institutions can take days or even weeks to process transactions, whereas cryptocurrencies can be transferred almost instantly. As the use of cryptocurrencies becomes more widespread, governments and financial institutions are scrambling to keep up. Some countries have banned the use of cryptocurrencies outright, while others are working to regulate the market and ensure that it remains stable and secure. The rise of cryptocurrency and distributed ledger technology is transforming the financial landscape, creating new opportunities for businesses and investors alike. While there are still many challenges to be overcome, the potential benefits of this new technology are clear. As the biggest wealth transfer in history continues to unfold, it is clear that cryptocurrencies and distributed ledgers will play an increasingly important role in the global economy. Whether you are a seasoned investor or a newcomer to the world of finance, it is essential to stay informed about this exciting and rapidly evolving market. 9. Digital First World, a new frontier for business and society. The digital first revolution has arrived, and it's transforming every aspect of our lives. With the rise of smartphones and the internet, the world has become more connected than ever before. This has created a new frontier for business and society, with companies and individuals alike having to adapt to this digital-first world. One of the most significant changes that this digital-first world has brought about is the rise of e-commerce. With the click of a button, consumers can now purchase goods and services from anywhere in the world. This has opened up new markets and created new opportunities for businesses, but it has also put pressure on traditional brick-and-mortar stores. Another important aspect of the digital-first world is social media. Platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter have changed the way we communicate and interact with each other. They have also given rise to a new breed of influencers and entrepreneurs, who have built their businesses and brands online. The digital-first world has also created new challenges for individuals and society as a whole. The rise of social media has led to issues like cyberbullying and online harassment, while the constant barrage of information can be overwhelming and lead to anxiety and stress. The digital-first world also presents opportunities for positive change. It has enabled new forms of activism and social movements, as well as making education and information more accessible than ever before. As we continue to navigate this digital-first world, it's essential to stay informed and adapt to the changes that are taking place. Whether we're business owners, entrepreneurs, or simply individuals trying to stay connected with the world around us, we all have a role to play in shaping the future of this new frontier. The digital-first world is transforming every aspect of our lives, creating new opportunities and challenges for individuals and society as a whole. To succeed in this new era, we must stay informed, adapt to change, and be willing to embrace new technologies and ways of doing things. Number 10. Unprecedented consumerism, the endless desire for more. Consumerism, or the constant desire for more, has reached an all-time high in today's society. With the rise of social media and the ability to constantly compare ourselves to others, it has become difficult to resist the urge to purchase the latest and greatest products. The ease of online shopping and the abundance of options have made it all too easy to get caught up in a cycle of buying more and more. This never-ending desire for more is a significant factor in the biggest wealth transfer in history. The wealth is being transferred from those who are unable to resist the urge to spend their money on consumer goods, to those who are able to control their spending habits and invest in long-term assets. One critical signal of this transfer is the rise of the luxury goods market. People are willing to spend exorbitant amounts of money on high-end luxury items, despite the fact that they may not necessarily need them. This behavior is fueled by the desire to be seen as successful and wealthy in the eyes of others. Another signal is the increase in personal debt. People are taking on more debt than ever before, often to finance unnecessary purchases. This can lead to financial struggles down the road, as they are unable to pay off their debts and interest continues to accrue. It's important to recognize the impact of consumerism on our society and take steps to resist the urge to constantly acquire more. By focusing on long-term investments and making mindful purchasing decisions, we can ensure our financial stability and avoid falling victim to the biggest wealth transfer in history. 11. Beyond Earth, the ongoing space exploration. As the world continues to change rapidly, one of the biggest signals of the wealth transfer happening right now is the ongoing exploration of space. From private companies to national agencies, the push to explore and exploit space resources is gaining momentum. With more countries and private entities investing in space exploration, the potential for new discoveries, innovations, and financial gains is immense. This new frontier offers a vast range of opportunities for technological advancement, manufacturing, and space tourism. Companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Virgin Galactic are leading the charge in developing new space technologies and commercializing space travel. As space travel becomes more accessible, the number of people traveling to space for leisure or work is expected to grow exponentially. Space exploration has the potential to unlock new resources such as minerals, water, and energy. The Moon, Mars, and other celestial bodies could provide new sources of fuel, metals, and other valuable materials that could be used on Earth or in space-based industries. As the space industry continues to evolve and grow, it will become an increasingly important part of the global economy. The wealth transfer happening right now is not just limited to Earth, but extends beyond to the final frontier of space. The space industry presents a vast array of opportunities for technological advancement, manufacturing, and space tourism. With the potential for new discoveries, innovations, and financial gains, it is no surprise that more countries and private entities are investing in space exploration. 12. Emerging industries, the dawn of new technologies. The rapid development of new technologies has given rise to numerous emerging industries, many of which are poised to revolutionize the way we live, work, and interact with one another. From biotechnology and nanotechnology to artificial intelligence and robotics, these industries are pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible, and offering new solutions to some of the world's most pressing problems. One such emerging industry is renewable energy, which is rapidly growing as the world moves away from fossil fuels and towards more sustainable sources of energy. With advancements in solar, wind, and hydroelectric power, renewable energy is becoming increasingly efficient and cost-effective, and is poised to play a major role in our energy future. Another emerging industry is virtual and augmented reality, which is rapidly transforming the way we experience entertainment, education, and even healthcare. With the ability to create immersive, interactive experiences, these technologies are offering new ways to learn, connect, and explore the world around us. Other emerging industries include biotech, which is transforming the way we diagnose and treat diseases, and fintech, which is changing the way we manage our finances and make payments. From smart cities and connected cars to 3D printing and the Internet of Things, the list of emerging industries is endless, and the potential for growth and innovation is limitless. As these emerging industries continue to grow and develop, they will create new opportunities for entrepreneurs, investors, and innovators alike. By staying up to date with the latest trends and technologies, and by embracing change and innovation, individuals and businesses can position themselves to thrive in the new economy. 13. Printing money, government's controversial actions in recent years. There has been a significant increase in government spending, especially in response to the economic downturn caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. As a result, many governments around the world have resorted to printing more money as a way of funding their stimulus programs and social welfare measures. This has led to concerns about inflation and the devaluation of currencies. Printing money is a controversial measure as it can have far-reaching consequences for the economy. One of the main concerns is inflation. When there is an excess supply of money, the value of money decreases, causing the prices of goods and services to increase. This can lead to a rise in inflation, making it more expensive for people to buy everyday goods. Another issue with printing money is the potential long-term impact on the economy. If the money supply is increased too rapidly, it can lead to an economic bubble, which can eventually burst, causing a recession. In addition, printing money can also lead to a devaluation of the currency, making it less attractive to foreign investors and affecting the country's overall economic performance. Despite these concerns, many governments continue to print money as a way of stimulating the economy and providing support to their citizens during times of economic uncertainty. However, it is important for policymakers to carefully consider the potential risks and consequences of printing money and implement measures to minimize any negative impact on the economy. The printing of money by governments is a controversial and often debated issue. While it can provide short-term relief for citizens and stimulate economic growth, it also has potential long-term consequences that must be carefully considered. As individuals, it is important to stay informed about these issues and advocate for responsible economic policies that promote long-term sustainability and growth. 14. Technological turbulence, market corrections ahead. As we witness the rapid emergence of new technologies and industries, it is important to recognize that this comes with a certain degree of risk. As markets become saturated with new products and services, there is an increased potential for disruption and correction. In the past, we have seen the impact of market corrections on a global scale, and it is important to prepare for such eventualities. With technological advancements happening at an unprecedented rate, there is a need for constant innovation and adaptation to stay ahead of the curve. This also means that established companies must be willing to change their strategies and adapt to new trends, or risk being left behind. The key takeaway here is that while technology provides immense opportunities for growth and development, it also brings its own set of risks and challenges. It is important to stay vigilant and keep a close eye on market trends, in order to be prepared for any potential corrections that may arise. By staying informed and adapting to new trends, we can position ourselves to take advantage of the opportunities that emerge, while mitigating the potential risks. Number 15. Interconnected impact, the domino effect of global events. Global events have a way of causing ripples that spread across the world, and the effects can be felt in every corner of the planet. With the rise of globalization, events in one part of the world can now have a significant impact on other regions, making it more crucial than ever to pay attention to global trends and happenings. This interconnectedness is one of the biggest signals of the biggest wealth transfer in history. Natural disasters, political unrest, economic upheavals, and pandemics are some of the global events that can cause a domino effect of consequences. For example, the COVID-19 pandemic, which began in Wuhan, China, quickly spread to other countries, causing economic turmoil, job losses, and disruptions to global supply chains. The interconnectedness of events is not limited to negative ones. Positive developments in one part of the world can lead to an increase in demand for products or services from other countries, creating opportunities for businesses to expand globally. For instance, the growing middle class in emerging economies has led to an increase in demand for luxury goods and services, creating a market for businesses that cater to this segment. It's crucial to keep track of global events and how they might affect the economy and the world at large. By understanding the domino effect of global events, one can anticipate and prepare for potential disruptions or opportunities. It's also essential to remember that no country or region is an island, and events in one part of the world can have far-reaching consequences. The domino effect of global events is one of the significant signals of the biggest wealth transfer in history. It's critical to stay informed and aware of global events and how they might impact the world's economy and society. By doing so, we can be better prepared to navigate the changes that lie ahead and seize the opportunities that emerge. Let's keep on learning and growing together as we face the challenges and opportunities of the future. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the biggest wealth transfer in history. We hope this lesson has provided you with valuable insights and strategies to help you navigate these changes and thrive in the years ahead. Remember, these signals of wealth transfer are not just for the elite few, but for anyone who is willing to learn, adapt, and take action. By keeping an eye on the emerging trends and staying informed, you can position yourself to take advantage of the wealth transfer opportunities that lie ahead. We encourage you to continue exploring new ideas, pursuing your passions, and striving for greatness. Thank you for watching, and keep on rising.